Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. This is a mini flow that I'm calling your Midday Shakeout. This is a great practice to do in the middle of your day when you need to kind of change up your energy, or anytime you're feeling a slump or just want to let go of something that happened previously. We're going to move in some ways that might be different for you, kind of shake things up, have fun with it. Of course, feel free to modify and change things however you need. We'll get started standing at the top of your space. Feet can be about hip distance apart or closer or further away if you prefer. Give yourself some time to rock a little forward and back on your toes, to your heels, maybe side to side, and find that sweet spot where you're grounded right in the middle. Shrug your shoulders up, back, and down a few times, and then start to really tune into your breath. Swing your hands side to side, rotating through your body. Doesn't have to look a certain way. Literally just kind of moving some energy. And then as you next breathe in, big inhale through your nose, arms to the sky. Exhale through your nose, cactus your arms, open your chest. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, cactus. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Step your feet back, hold into a high plank. Find some stability here, a sense of groundedness. Maybe a rock forward and back, toes, then back pressing through your heels. Feel the strength and heat through your body. And then pause when your shoulders are over your wrists or even a little in front of your wrists. Begin to draw one knee to your chest and then step the foot back and the other. Find your breath. You might take this on an exhale or move a little faster as I am, as long as you're still breathing. Whatever you choose is great. One more time each side. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, breathe in. And breathe it out. Lower your knees down to your mats and press back to a child's pose. Take a moment to ground, relax your forehead, send breath into your back body, shoulders and middle back. As you next inhale, you're going to shift your weight forward, reach your right arm forward, and then open up to the back and send your hips back. Slide it forward as you shift forward, reach it back, hips back. One more time, like a big back stroke. And then switch sides. Left arm forward, shift forward, open it up, swing it back, hips back. Left arm. One more time, same side. Now we're going to take the opposite, shift to a tabletop, send your hips back, your hand back, reach it forward as you come back to your table. Twice more. Right arm reaches back and around, back and around. Left arm back, hips back, reach it forward. And I'm not cueing the breath because I just want you to breathe in a way that feels comfortable for you. Come back to your tabletop, spread your fingers, stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Now we'll breathe together. Inhale to cow pose, drop your belly, heart forward. Exhale to cat, press and round. Twice more, breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to neutral. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot, like you're sending your belly to your thighs. Look forward as you exhale, a big hop or several little hops to your hands. Doesn't have to be graceful. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Again, halfway lifts, lengthen. Exhale, release. Rise up, reach up, hands high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale to one-legged Tadasana with your left leg high, so you're standing on your right leg. Hold as you exhale. Find a steady gazing point, keep breathing. One more inhale. Exhale, open arm twist with your arms, left arm back, right arm forward. This can be tricky on the balance. It's okay if you fall out, I'm about to. Come back to center, next breath in. Warrior 3 as you breathe out. Send your foot back, your chest forward. So kind of early maybe in this practice for balance, but just find what works for you. Can be less or more. Another inhale. Crescent lunge as you exhale. Reach your hands high. Use your exhale to settle. Inhale here. Exhale, open arm twist, this time to your right, left hand forward, right hand back. Breathe in, stretch through your fingertips. Breathe out to stay. Inhale, back to center, hands high. Exhale to warrior two. Lower down and settle in. We're going to take the same flow later on a little faster with our breath. So this first time through, really ground down, feel the energy. And then as we move through the second time, both sides, you'll find maybe you can kind of shift some energy around. You can inhale, right leg straight, palms together overhead. Turn your back toes out into a Skandasana surfer squat, left heel in, bend your left knee. And you might be high like me, you might be closer to the ground. It might be somewhere in between. Breathe here. Reach your arms in front of you, sweep them all the way to the top of your mat. Plant your left palm, reach your right arm to the sky, twist. So a low lunge twist. One more breath in. Side plank as you exhale, outer edge of your left foot, step your right foot back. You can play with lifting your right leg, finding your right foot, taking a tree pose or even a little wild thing, lift your hips. Feel free to get creative or keep it simple. Wherever you are, deep breath in. Exhale, find your way to down dog. Maybe that's through chaturanga, up dog or cobra, or simply lift your hips back to the sky. Bend your knees, breathe in, look forward. Step or hop to your hands. Exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, relax your head and neck. Inhale, rise up, hands high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Second side, one-legged Tadasana, right knee lifts, weight into your left leg. And just breathe here. Feel the stability or instability. Notice how that changes with what your energy is like. Inhale, open arm twist, left hand forward, right arm back. You might look sideways, you might play with looking back, challenge yourself a little bit more. Take it back to center, breathe in. Warrior three, breathe out. Right foot back, heart forward. I'm taking my arms like a cape behind me. They might be more like airplane wings for you, or hands to heart. For a little bit more core and shoulder challenge, arms can reach forward. Big breath in. Exhale, step it back, find your high crescent lunge. Use your inhale to really reach, and your exhale to adjust and settle. Deep breath in. Let it go. Inhale here, open arm twist to your left, left hand back, right arm forward. So we're gonna hold for a full breath in and out. So try reaching through your fingertips like you're stretching your energy wide. Back to center, crescent lunge, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe it out. Take the time to feel this. Worry less about the alignment, physically what's going on, and think more about energetically where you can send sensation, where you feel sensation, where maybe you can activate or release. Inhale, left leg straight, palms together overhead. We'll take Skandasana to your right as you exhale, right heel turns in, toes out, bend your right knee. You choose how low you go, hands to your heart. I feel this in my inner thighs, you might feel this somewhere else. Inhale, reach your arms forward. As you exhale, sweep them to the top of your mat. Plant your right palm and take your left arm to the sky for your twist. Imagine a long line of energy from your back, right heel, all the way through your crown of your head, stretching in opposite directions. Deep breath in. Side plank as you exhale, outer edge of your right foot or right knee down. Ooh, play with your variations. Lift your foot, tree pose, or maybe that little mini wild thing. Deep breath in. Exhale, find your way to down dog. If you're taking that chaturanga, see if you can just go halfway. Inhale, up dog, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna take that flow with our breath. Start by inhaling, bending your knees, look forward. Exhale, make your way to your hands. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Rise up, reach up, hands high. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. weight in your right foot, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, left knee high. Exhale, open arm twist, left hand back, right arm forward. Come back to center, breathe in. Warrior 3, breathe it out. Hold here, 1, inhale, stretch. Big step back, crescent lunge, exhale. Breathe in. Open arm twist right hand back, left arm forward. Inhale, unwind, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Right leg straight, palms together overhead, breathe in. Left heel in Skandasana, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, sweep to the top of your mat. Find your version of this. Right hand high, breathe in. Side plank as you breathe out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we'll make our way to downward facing dog. More time or less time somewhere. You do what feels best for your energy. Breathe in, look forward, bend your knees. Step or hop to your hands, breathe it out. Lift high, inhale. Fold and exhale. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Second side, weight in your left foot. Inhale, right knee high, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, warrior 3, right foot back, heart forward. Breathe in, stay. Breathe out, step it back. Use that as your transition. Hands high, inhale. Open arm twist left, exhale, left hand back, right arm forward. Back to center, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe it out. Inhale, left leg straight, palms together overhead. Exhale, Skandasana, right heel in, get low, hands to heart. Reach forward with your arms, breathe in. Sweep them forward as you breathe out, find that low lunge. Twist, left arm high, inhale. Side plank as you exhale, step back. Use your breath in, whoa there, to lift. Your breath out to transition back to your downward facing dog. Take your feet out wide when you arrive in down dog. So I'm taking mine to the outer edges of my mat. You might choose wider or closer together, maybe a little closer to your hands. We'll add a twist, right hand to left ankle, maybe shin, closer to your knee, or simply reaching in that direction. If you want to challenge your balance, you can play with shifting your weight left and see if you can float your right foot. Have fun with it. Let yourself fall out. That'll help shift the energy. And then switch sides. Left hand to right leg or in that direction. Stay or start to shift to your right foot. See if you can float your left. One side's always easier for me. Keep your feet wide, bend your knees, breathe in, look forward. Exhale, try some little squat hops. So imagine you're like hopping like a frog, bum forward, legs wide, knees bent, maybe hips over shoulders. Maybe you can get a little hang time, a hover. When you've had enough, step or hop to your squat, Malasana. Hands to heart, press your legs open, lengthen your spine. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, hands down, lift your hips, find a ragdoll. Hold opposite elbows, relax your head and neck, sway side to side, bend your knees as much or as little as you like. And imagine all the stuff you're holding on to that you no longer want drip down off the crown of your head into your mat, absorbed by the earth. Let your hands come down. Keep your feet wide, lift halfway, breathe in. As you exhale, right knee bends, right fingertips are palm below your face, left arm to the sky. So option 1, you stay here. Option 2, play with a half bind. Left hand comes behind your back. That'll get a little bit more into your shoulder, your chest. Option 3, full bind. Right arm between your legs, hands connect outside your right hip. We're just gonna play with shifting our weight to our right foot wherever you are. Maybe you're just in the twist and floating your left leg back. Or if you've got the bind or a half bind, it might look more like a bound half moon. Fall out, have fun with it, lift halfway, breathe in. And then switch sides, left knee bends, left hand or finger down, right arm to the sky. Again, stay right here, feel the length. I love this stretch. A half bind if you want more shoulder and chest. A full bind if you can connect today. And then stay or play with shifting to your left foot. Floating your right leg with the bind, without the bind. That sort of funky bound half moon. And release it all down. Heel toe your feet toward each other. Soften your knees, let your tailbone be heavy, and roll through your spine to come up. So your head is the very last thing. Back to those shoulder shrugs. Make them big, get your arms into it like a backstroke. And then we're gonna take it forward. We're gonna add a little bounce breath here. So you can take a breath in, lift high, exhale, fold forward, relax your head, swing your arms back. Breathe in, fold forward, breathe it out, breathe in, let it go. Inhale high, exhale, cactus your arms. Breathe in, reach high, breathe out and fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, release. Step your left foot back, drop your left knee down, and reach both arms to the sky. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Take a twist to your right. You're gonna hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Press your palms together. And if this is too much or just doesn't feel right today, come back to that version we took before. Back knee can be lowered or lifted. Notice if your knee is going way off to the side. And you can stay, or you can start to play with extending your back leg straight for a more active shape. I personally like my knee down to take it a little bit more of the focus into my back. For some reason, twist just feels so good to me to kind of move some energy, shake things up. Slowly release. Crawl your right toes a little forward, take a half split, shift your weight back. And you can stay more static or move your foot in and out. Rock a little forward and back. One more breath. We'll take this to pigeon. If your knee allows, making a bend in your right knee, drawing your shin a little bit forward. Mine is nowhere near parallel to the top of my mat, so it certainly doesn't have to be there. And then extend your back leg back. If you have knee stuff or you prefer to be on your back, figure four is a beautiful option, even a standing figure four. I'm keeping mine more upright today because usually when I need to change my energy, I want a little bit more. You might decide you need to let go and fold forward. Trust your body, trust your intuition. If you're leaning forward, walk it back in. Shift your weight to your right foot, your right hip, and your right hand, and swing your left leg all the way around. Bend your left knee up to the sky, foot comes outside your right thigh. You can always extend your right leg straight. If you're on your back, find your way into some kind of a seat to meet us in a twist. Inhale, right arm high, left hand is light below you. Exhale, use your elbow for leverage and twist. Imagine more length through your spine as you breathe in, and then a slightly deeper twist as you breathe out. Your gaze can follow the twist, or your chin can stay more over your sternum, especially if you have some neck stuff. And unwind, gentle counter twist in the opposite direction. And then rock it forward. Simply shimmy your feet out from under you, back to a tabletop for a cow and a cat. Inhale to cow pose, belly down, heart forward. Exhale to cat, press and round. Once more. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in, bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to your hands. Exhale. Halfway lift. And fold, release. Rise all the way to standing, hands high. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace if that's accessible. If not, hands to your back pockets, elbows point back. Lift your heart. Think of pressing your hips forward, a slight back bend. I'm outside. It feels so good to have the sun on my face. Wherever you are, see if you can open up your chest, your throat, just a little bit more. And then come back to neutral. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Fold it forward, gently breathe it out. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back this time and drop your knee down. Both arms to the sky, breathe in. Hands to your heart as you breathe out. Take a breath in, find length, and then we'll twist over to your left this time, hooking your elbow if that reaches. Otherwise, palm down, left arm high. More active if you want it, lift your back knee. More focus in your back if you like it, down for leverage. Rotate. Continue to breathe. And slowly release, unwind. Left toes forward, shift your weight back for your half splits. Feel into the back line of your body. Add your movement or stay in stillness. One more breath. And then into that version of pigeon or figure 4 on this side that works for you. I've got lots of little insect friends joining me today. Find some length. Stay upright or fold it forward. Notice what's happening with your shoulders, your face. If you're holding energy there, especially tension energy, can you soften, release? And rather than beat yourself up about what has happened or what you're feeling or judgment about what you should be feeling, can you simply observe with non-judgment, non-attachment, let's do one more breath. If you're laying down or if you're more reclined, start to make your way up. Weight to your left hand, left hip. Swing your right leg around. Knee high for a seated twist. Left leg can always extend long. Right hand behind you, left arm high. Breathe in. Use your exhale to rotate around your spine. Take one more breath as you are. And slowly unwind, counter twist in the opposite direction. And make your way back to hands and knees. However you want to get there, unwinding is great. Shift it a little side to side. I'm going to turn sideways. You're welcome to stay as you are on your mat. And we'll take a little gate pose. Right leg extends off to the side, rise to standing. Arms high, and then right hand down your right leg, stretch up and over. Find a nice side bend. Stay here or left hand behind your head. Open it up a little bit more like you're lifting your chin to the sky. Back toward a neutral spine. Take it to a supported side plank. Left hand down, right arm up. Stay. Find that side plank we found earlier, your version of it. Or play with knee down, lift your right foot, and find your right foot behind you. A last little back bend on each side before we really take things down to your mat. Release your foot if you have it. We'll simply come back to a tabletop and swap out legs. Rise up, arms high, breathe in. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Find your side bend for a gate pose as you breathe out. Come back to neutral and then to your version of that supported side plank. Stay here, full side plank, a lift, a back bend. You decide what this looks like, where you go. And when it feels like enough, release. Back to a tabletop and to a child's pose. We'll take our Shavasana today in child's pose. You're welcome to come to your back in more of a traditional Shavasana or come to a seat. Sometimes I find changing the way I take the shapes or bring my intention to the practice just feels like it shakes up the energy, changes things a little bit better for me. So make your way into whatever position you've chosen. Whatever's connected to the earth, feel that. Slow down your breath. And again, just notice what's happening around you, within you. And stay present with all those sensations, all that awareness. As you feel like you've had enough, make your way to a seated position. Please always feel free to stay even longer. Create a tall spine. Relax your shoulders out of your ears. Lengthen the crown of your head upward. And place your palms together in front of your heart. Give yourself a little thanks for making the time to move, to breathe, to reconnect to your true self. We'll bow our heads in a silent thank you to close this practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, thank you for joining me and for your support here at our YouTube channel. And feel free to go to floatingyogaschool.com to check out some of our online courses and our offerings.